So the film is called Artless, and it's the story of two artists. One's a painter and one's a poet. And it's essentially the tale of their relationship, the rise and the fall of their relationship.
It was shot in Hamilton and in Toronto with a week in New York for exteriors, and it's basically a tragic love story.
There's these two storylines that develop. One is them falling in love, and the other is their relationship kind of falling apart. And the two are told simultaneously.
You okay?
I'm fine.
I'm Luke.
The character I play, her name is Holly. She's a poet, and she basically comes to New York City for a weekend, and she's there to scatter her sister's ashes. Her sister's passed away at a young age and wanted to be a dancer, so she's come to kind of fulfill her sister's dreams.
I play Luke in the film, and Luke is a painter, and he's kind of a bit stubborn. And he's stubborn because he's focused on his dream, and his dream is to do well with his painting.
And my character kind of goes on quite a journey and falls in love with this painter, basically in a 3-day time span, and ends up staying in New York.
The realities of life kind of start to creep in and start to impose on his dream.
It's a little bit about her own personal journey of, kind of giving up that life to stay in New York and pursue her dreams, and then kind of what happens when her dreams, don't come to fruition.
Give me one good reason we should stay.
We can do this. Neither of us wants to give up, so we should just stick with it.
We did decide to go to New York to film mostly the exteriors. There were a few pivotal scenes that had to be shot in the city.
There is an energy in New York, and there is a magic. It's kind of got this feeling that anything can happen.
A lot of people go into that city with big dreams of becoming famous with their art, whether it be singing or music or whatever it is. But there aren't a lot of people who actually rise to the top of that pack. It's a big city.
There's also this underbelly of the people that go and don't succeed, and kind of what happens to them.
There are a lot of broken dreams. And so as much as New York's a great, exciting place, there's a lot of sadness there too. And that was what we wanted to capture by setting it in that city.
So, is this what you wanted?
What do you want me to say to that?
I think one of the things that I like most is that it is a roller coaster of emotions. There's a few laughs, there's a few cries.
It's a beautiful story about love and life, and it's very true and real.
I really think the film is about taking things for granted. I think that's a good life kind of lesson. I think it's something that a lot of people are able to relate to.